Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to RDR's Weekend Review. Exclusive content for our YouTube channel. Do me a favor, while you're here, see that button right there? Like and subscribe. That way you'll be able to get notifications when new content becomes available. Also, do me a favor, go over to whatever format that you listen to podcasts on, whether it's iHeartRadio, Deezer, Spreaker, Apple, Google Play, whatever it is. Listen, like the podcast as well, RDR Talking Numbers. That way you can hear our weekly show in addition to the content that we put up here, Weekend Review and other things like that. So we're going to jump right into, there's a lot of stuff that's happened since we were last together. It's been about 2 weeks. So we'll talk a little bit about the recent news. We'll talk a little bit about transactions with the trade deadline just passing. And then obviously now we kind of got that, we're in that period now of potential buyouts and free agent signings and things like that. So there's a lot of hot stuff to take a look at. First thing I want to discuss as it relates to the last week or so has been Mr. Damian Lillard's hot streak. That dude is on a tear. Yeah. I'm not sure exactly what's going on with that,
but
he's been unstoppable.
I jotted down his points. His point totals in the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games.
Okay. So that's going back about 2.5, now maybe 3 weeks or so.
3 weeks. You're talking games. 61, 47, 50, 36, 48, 52, 21, 26, 42.
That's very impressive to say the least.
And,
very impressive.
He's trying to push his. He's trying to will his team to the playoffs.
Okay.
You know, a lot of those games, McCollum was out, so he did what superstars do.
Put him on his back.
Put the team on your back. Say, let's go. He's a creme de la creme point guard. He's been a creme de la creme point guard for the last 6 years. He's been in the top 10 the last 6 years, I would think. Me and Ryan had a discussion before. I think he is the best Portland Trailblazer I've ever seen. I don't see nobody else. The only one that sticks out, you talking in the last 30 years, in my opinion, since '89, is Clyde Drexler, and Clyde can't hold a torch to him.
But Clyde got his team to the promised land twice.
He did. And I understand that. You know what I'm saying? Just because you get off to the top of the mountain and roll down the hill with bruises on the back of your neck.
You get there, though. And it means something when you get there. But not to take away from Damian.
Put your boy Clyde in front of him. He'll torch him. He'll light his life up.
But he can't check Clyde.
He don't got to.
And Clyde...
He don't got to. He ain't got to check him. I think.
So do you disagree with the notion that he's the best Blazer in the last 30 years?
No, everything's debatable, but...
I seen Clyde get tossed up and change his whole persona. It ain't about checking him. He ain't check Mike. He didn't check Mike either.
Clyde Drexler is an elite defender.
He didn't check Mike.
Right.
They had Jerome Kersey on him and Cliff Robinson.
They got nobody on that team to check Clyde Drexler.
Why didn't Clyde?
Clyde Drexler,
why didn't Clyde check Mike?
I have more faith in Clyde checking Damian Lillard than McCullough checking Clyde.
No, because your boy Clyde Drexler couldn't check Joe Dumars. And Joe Dumars can't hold a torch.
Joe Dumars had a great series.
Joe Dumars can't hold a torch to Clyde. To Dame Dollar. And he couldn't stay in front of him. So stop.
Joe Dumars
he's a
great
solid
series.
Defender on guys that are slower than him. That's who he checks, the slower guards.
You talking about
Clyde Drexler got his team to the finals play.
Clyde Drexler did not get nobody to the finals by himself. Terry Porter, solid. Buck Williams, you told me about Buck.
Yeah, but Clyde Drexler was
You told me about Buck.
Kevin Duckworth, nice. Cliff Robinson.
Yeah, young Cliff Robinson. Jerome Kersey.
But Clyde Drexler was the guy on the team. But yeah, I mean, it's a solid argument. Out of those 9 games, Portland won 6 of those 9 games.
That was going to be my next question.
That's solid.
How did they perform?
That's 6-3.
6-3.
He probably lost.
They got
the games where he had 21 and 26. Those games he lost.
They got robbed out of that last one in Utah, which could have tied it, which gave them momentum.
They got cheated. That
would have tied the game.
Yeah. So they had momentum.
That would have tied the game.
So how do you feel about that rule where I guess I agree in a sense.
I think that if
They
you
have to
can-
make a call in order for them to look at whether
Well,
or
this
not
is what- this
they
is
made
what
the
I'm
right
not-
call.
It has to be a dead ball
This is
situation.
what I'm not understanding, right? They jock in the NFL by doing any review anyway. It's a jock. NFL been doing it forever. So now now the NFL has known that scoring plays and change of possession plays automatically get reviewed. You don't have to throw no flag. We automatically gonna look at it the second time. When you're talking a goaltending penalty, look at it.
But I think the mistake
It's a goaltending penalty. Just look at it. You call.
But do you agree with why they didn't look at it?
No, I don't agree why they didn't look
Okay.
at it because it's a scoring
said
play
look at it
in
regardless.
crunch time. From what happened to James Harden earlier this season,
Yeah.
when he dunked the basketball and went in and went out, man, just look at the play. All they asking you to do is look at it.
And then there was a goal 10. What game was that I was watching the other day? They called a goal 10, and the defender hit the net. But it was well before the ball had even gone through. Like, it had
See what I'm
nothing to
saying?
do with the
I
play.
just
didn't-
don't get a
He
play.
came through to try to block the shot and hit
where,
the net, but the ball never even came down into the cylinder.
Yeah,
They
that's what
like,
I'm saying.
Go to
Where you
really?
come in and it's anybody can see. You didn't need real time. You didn't need slow motion. Everybody saw
He
that
put it
that
off the
ball hit
window
the glass
first. Yeah, he put it off the window.
And they didn't see that? Come on,
Yeah,
man.
that was bad.
I think another mistake that happened too, they didn't have no timeouts. Portland didn't have no timeouts.
But that's not a mistake. That's part of the game. They're playing a team that's higher seeded than them. They're playing a team on paper that's better than them. And they pulled it out, and they needed help from the refs.
He had 42 that game too.
You know what I'm saying? He supposed to have 44.
True.
Well, they had to go to overtime.
He supposed to have
no, they didn't go to overtime.
No,
That
they
would've-
didn't.
that
But
would've-
that
that
would
would've-
that would have
sent
put
them
it
into
because
overtime.
look, when he missed the shot, they fouled instantly because they down now. We got to foul.
Yeah.
We got to put them on the free throw line. Now, if we score right here, now you got to come down here and make a good play.
They had a good look in the corner.
They did. They did.
He had a wide open
They
look.
had a
That guy had a wide open.
great look in the corner. And you know, if the stars would have aligned, they would have walked away with a dub. But come on, refs, do your job. You got one job. We're not talking about a foul that happened over there you don't see. We're talking about when somebody is going to the hole, every referee's supposed to be looking at the basket.
Okay.
Every ref. What you looking at? That's horrible, man. These officials. Do you know if they call goaltending, they can go look at it.
That was my point. If they had
just
called it
call
wrong,
goaltending and cover your bases.
then they could have come
Do you
back.
feel what I'm saying? Just call goaltending.
I don't know if I-
goaltending. Whoop.
And Rudy denied it the whole time. Rudy shaking his head.
And he can do it all day, but look, man, at the end of the day, he doesn't need to do that. And I like Rudy. Just walk away. You don't need to lie. You know that hit the. And if you can't tell that hit the glass first, I'm not telling him not go for it. Go for it. But come on, dude. You're not retarded, are you?
And you guys know me. I'm Mr. Speculation.
Mm-hmm.
So right now, Portland is sitting in the 9 spot, a few games back from the Grizzlies, and there's quite a bit of separation between 8 and 9 and 7.
Gotcha.
So right now it's kind of a fight
So
for
8.
But
So,
it's still a lot of basketball.
So 8 and 7 got some distance.
This is how
Yeah.
sad. This is how sad that is, though. That guy just went on a hell of a run and ended in 9th seed.
Yeah, because they was, but like you said, they started out so slow.
They did. They started out
so slow.
Choo-choo train.
Which is like this. It's a lot of season to be played, and the team that's above
He
them
got under 40 games.
is very young.
But
The team that above them is
the
very
Grizzlies.
young.
Yeah, I don't know if they can hold.
All you need is a hiccup.
So here's my question.
And the Lakers probably don't want to see.
That was where I was going. Right, I would assume that the Lakers hold on to the. Let's conjecture they hold on.
They don't want to see Portland in the
If
first
they
round.
play Portland in
They
the
don't want
first
Portland in the first
round,
round. That's why they're trying to get Daryl
said
Collins.
this on
They
the
think Daryl Collins
telecast.
can guard.
They said this
Dame
on the
Dollar.
telecast yesterday. Said
he can if he got a 45 in his pocket.
Yeah, and a stick of dynamite, Wile E. Coyote.
They said that the Lakers are great at beating up the Drex of the
That's what you
team.
said. They stole that from you. So, y'all watching our show?
They
They watching
definitely
us,
are.
baby. 'Cause
They
we
are
said-
great
you
at
said-
beating up
yeah,
the
no-
their record against the Bums was like 22-2.
Quality wins.
Yeah, and it's the thing.
You
Who
can
are-
count them on this hand
Who
right here.
are you going to play in the playoffs?
Not the Dregs.
The quality teams. The ones that look at you and say, man, we're not afraid of you guys. Look, man, I'm going to be honest with you.
Dame Dollar looks at that roster and he says,
All the
which one of these
superstars-
guys are you going to put in front of me?
all the
That's
superstars
what he's thinking.
who start losing their haircut. I'm not going to say no names. All the superstars that started losing their hair, cut it off because it gave a uncle feel. You look like somebody's uncle.
Okay.
Period. Clyde hung on too long.
Way too long.
Clyde hung on too long.
Clyde looked like an old man.
Karl Malone hung on too long, but Karl Malone with the Rogaine, they gave him a patch. He has the S curl on top of his head. He held on too long. Mike knew. Once Mike ain't had no more waves right here, Mike said, I'm cutting it. Charles knew. Somebody got to tell homeboy something. I'm not going to say his name. Dave, somebody got to tell him something. That looks bad out there. He looks very old. He got to cut it off. I don't know what he's holding on to. He done came out there with the fake wig on. Look, man, he got to cut it off. It looks horrible. KD, you too. Cut your hair off, man.
He might be cool if he just put some Dax up in there, man. You ain't no brush at all. You just show up.
Wake up. Hot water on his head and come out. But dude, side note, 6'9", 260 need to cut his hair, man.
Facts.
All right.
So I got something for you. I was listening to the last weekend review we did. Matter of fact, I listened last night. We talked about the All-Stars. At the time, the starters were named.
Yes, and we
were putting out there who we thought the reserves could be, would be,
and we were stuck
be.
in the East too much. We didn't really talk about that.
Yeah, we did a lot of East talk. But I want to talk about...
We got 3 right.
What's that?
We got 3 right. We said Sabonis, Tatum, Ben Simmons. And the 3 we got right.
And where did we miss? No, didn't we say Lowry? Well, we said Lowry was in the conversation.
We said Lowry, I wouldn't be mad.
We missed on Chris Middleton.
We both said
but
no on Chris Middleton.
I think he gets in because Bucks are the best team.
He's
having a good season.
He has a good season.
But Chris Middleton...
I take back what I said. He should. I understand why he make it.
But he's a guy... And same thing I said about Kyle Lowry. When you start thinking All-Star game, I think we look at more than just numbers. You're looking for
excitement,
that high flyer guy, the exciting guy.
Yeah.
Chris Middleton doesn't have any of that in his game. Good player, solid player.
That's not his game, though.
But that's just not... Even though... And he performed well in last year's All-Star game. You get him at open shots, I'm going to knock those down. Yeah. But so what do we talked about Siakam. We were right there, weren't we?
Yeah, but Siakam was a starter. So
no, I'm sorry. I'm looking at you right. I'm looking at Middleton we missed. Adebayo we said was probably...
No, we missed Adebayo.
Did we not talk about him?
We got Jimmy. We said Jimmy for sure.
Jimmy, okay.
So we got Jimmy, we got Sabonis, Tatum. Me and you agreed on Ben Simmons.
We didn't think they would take 2 Heat.
Ryan said no Ben Simmons. That's what Ryan said.
Russ.
Oh, you going to the West now?
Yeah, I'm just looking at all because what I'm looking at right now is Team LeBron and Team Giannis, so they're all mixed up.
Yeah. But they're really not mixed up. If you really look at the team, them cats.
A lot of it's all.
All of them went in order except for 3 cats.
Tatum is with LeBron. Tatum is the only East.
No,
Tatum and Ben.
No, it's another one. It's 3. It's 3 and 3.
Tatum, Ben, and then he by default he got Sabonis. He was the last man on the board.
And then, and side note, the Greek Freak's a hell of a basketball player, but he might be a moron.
He didn't draft good. He didn't draft
He might be semi-retarded.
I didn't like the way he was picking.
He might be semi-retarded. But the guys from the West that he grabbed,
Mitchell,
was Donovan,
Ingram,
Rudy, and Ingram.
Rudy.
Yeah.
I think he wants to shine for himself. I'm gonna put this team on my back.
Yeah, but he ain't gonna win. He tried that last year and lost.
But I thought the Siakam pick right away was pretty decent.
There's a lot of
his first pick was Joel Embiid.
Oh, he did go with Embiid
That was the worst pick in the world. I wouldn't have picked him.
He's not really good at it. He's not going to help you in the All-Star
I wouldn't have picked him. He's not going to help you nowhere. He probably going to be in the back crying somewhere. I wouldn't have picked him.
Don't do that.
He a chump, man.
Don't do that.
He a chump. I was talking to Ryan, man. I watched that whole end of that game when the Terminator, Kawhi Leonard hit that big shot.
Okay.
Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid on the court crying. Marc Gasol stopped him before he went to the locker room, had to give him a hug and a pep talk. Dude, he a sucker, man. You a sucker, dude.
He's emotional.
You talk all that trash. Look, when the game is going your way, you out there dancing, doing all this, but y'all lose and you turn to a sissy. Hey, I said it, sissy. That's what he turned to. It took the center from the other team to give you a pep talk tell you, man, it's gonna be all right, man. Calm down. Marcus Gasol stopped. He tried to walk past him 3-4 times. Come, let me talk to you, man. Just calm
And then
down.
when he got to the tunnel,
breathe.
when he got to the tunnel, it was over with.
He walked to the
Water
tunnel
works.
like Red did when Debo came and snatched that chain off his neck.
He gonna cry when he gets.
He gonna cry when he get to the car.
He gonna cry when he get to the car.
That was Ryan's MVP candidate. Man, that dude was a sucker.
Got 30 games left.
He MVP. The P stand for something else.
Person.
the P stand for something else. OPP rapped about it.
Mm-hmm. Yes, they did.
You know what I'm saying?
Other people's property.
Yes. But, yeah, his mix was just...
It was kind of goofy.
It was goofy, man.
It was kind of goofy.
It didn't
Like
make
he
no
left some
sense.
guys on the ball.
And
You
then,
gonna leave him on the board?
and then he go to the second round. He get to pick first in the second round. And he picked Chris Middleton. LeBron ain't picking Chris Middleton.
Yeah, Chris, you could have left Chris for last.
He could have got a Dame real quick because he got the first pick in the second round. You could have got a Dame real quick. LeBron is not picking Chris Middleton. He not doing it.
He could have left him for last. It'd have been him and Sabonis sitting there.
He could have, man.
And he could have got Chris there.
He gonna get smoked.
Well,
They gonna lose bad.
When the last time you watched the All-Star game?
I watch it all
I
the
watch
time.
every year.
All-Star game is very, very fun to watch.
Here's why they may have a chance.
Ryan don't watch the All-Star game.
No, I watched the All-Star game last night. 1978 All-Star game. NBA.
Continue, Dave. 'Cause I don't know what he talking about.
YouTube.
1978.
1978.
They might have a
Hey,
chance.
I wasn't even born.
Because these new rules, which I'm not a fan of. I'll be honest.
Ryan just learned how to walk in 1978.
I don't like this. We're going to play a quarter and you win or lose. Just play the game. See,
No,
if somebody gets hot, you might win you. They
But
might
see,
win a
this what
quarter.
I don't want to jump off because we want to tackle some more stuff. But so they're gonna let them play 3 quarters, and then when they get to the 4th quarter, they're gonna do some type of math.
Well, here's how it works. So we're
Okay.
going to play 12 minutes. No top end on the score.
Okay.
Team 1 wins. Team 1's charity gets money. We erase the board. We
Every
play
12 minutes?
Yes. So they do that 3 times. So it's a winner, and we're playing for money for
Still gonna watch
charities. That part I don't like.
You still gonna
You
watch
know what
it?
they you know what they should have did? I would have watched it if they did. I'm still gonna watch it.
And then they're going to add up the scores.
You know what they should've
All
did?
of our scores,
And
whoever has the most points between all 3 games, you add 24, and then both teams are playing to 24, playing to that number. So if your team got 100 through 3, my team got 96 through 3, we're going to play to 124, no clock.
Okay.
So it's different. It's kind of playgroundish in a way.
Yeah,
it's
but
weird to me too.
But
though.
what would
It's weird.
have made it fun to watch or added some type of thing to it is pick new teams every 12 minutes. It's not like a pickup game, right?
I could see how that would be interesting.
Pick new teams pick new teams every 12 minutes.
Will it be better than 1984 also?
Yeah.
I don't remember the 84 All-Star game.
Hey, can I add something in there right quick?
I'm a fan of I got a lot of them on tape around here. I don't have to go to YouTube for it. Well, maybe I do because I don't have a tape player.
Here's something I saw that I want to throw out there. A rising star snub. Okay, you know the rising star?
I didn't look at that.
Well, I saw one that stuck out to me.
Let's talk about it because these are your guys, the young guys.
Miles Bridges made it. Miles Bridges, which I'm a fan of Miles Bridges. Don't want Charlotte. Miles Bridges. He averages 12, 5 rebounds, 2 assists.
Okay.
Saxton did not make it.
He didn't.
Saxton averages
20
points, so 19.6, 3 rebounds, 2.5 assists. He ain't make it. This is a catastrophe.
That's your guy.
It's a catastrophe, dog.
Is that your guy?
Sexton is his
I
guy.
would-
I went back and listened to
I'm gonna say
multiple
yes. I
shows.
like Saxton.
He's shouted him out on
I
many
told
occasions.
a friend of mine today, I like Saxton. Man. I think they should build around Saxton and Drummond.
Well,
everybody else.
That's a great segue because I want to talk about
Trade everybody else,
the
man.
trade that your Cleveland
Young Bull, man.
your Cleveland Cavaliers made. How do you feel about said trade?
Well, you got the smallest backcourt in the history of the NBA
Very close.
That's false.
that doesn't pass.
They do pass. He's almost at 3 assists.
Almost.
2-5. Where's Garland at?
What was Kevin Love complaining about earlier this year? And so you bring a premier big man in here who needs touches down low because he doesn't leave the paint. So
Better
Eat
go
the
get it
glass.
off the backboard.
Eat the glass.
Go better get it off the backboard.
Eat the glass.
So
they are making a transition. They're taking my guy, Colin Saxon. He's my guy. They taking Colin Saxon. First, they draft him. They tell him learn point guard. He do a decent job. You said it yourself. He had a solid rookie career. That's what you said.
Solid
You even
rookie
said
season.
something on the limb. You said his numbers in the end of the season was up there with Trey and Luka. You said that.
I said he had a very solid second half. Very solid. He did.
Then the next year, you're trying to transition him into the 2 guard.
Man, if you don't go
Let the
get a
boy
different
learn,
player.
man. Let him learn.
on the fans' bill.
On the fans' bill, I got all my Cavs tickets for free this year.
There you go.
They got an arena down there that homeboy put $1 billion into.
I don't understand I understand the move.
Man, first of all,
But hold on. You got the guard lineup that I don't understand. You got 6 of the same type of player. You just signed McKinney to a 7-year, $7 million
we like
contract
McKinney though.
for 4 years.
They don't play him. We like McKinney.
You got rid of Knight. You got Garland. You got Porter.
Mm-hmm.
You got Sexton.
You got your boy Seti.
Seti Osman. He's our only wing guy.
No, Porter a wing guy.
He's our only wing
That's
guy.
a lie. Porter a wing guy.
He's our only wing guy.
See how you trying to control the narrative? Porter is a wing guy.
What are you building around?
You're building around.
You still got Tristan moping around.
You're not
Where
going
you
to
going
have
after
him.
this
He gone.
year?
Right. Let's know.
I don't think
Who
Drummond.
did
And you got that
Drummond-
elderly head coach.
Who did they trade to get?
My dad said he's
Drummond?
just a placeholder. He just
Who
holding
did
the
they
place
trade?
for somebody.
But why
to
would
get
you?
Drummond?
I have no idea.
Thank you.
Who was the?
So why are we? So what? Who did they trade nobody for?
Look.
A bag of rocks.
Who was the coach before the elderly head coach we got now?
I don't know.
And they talking about getting rid of the elderly head coach now.
Who was
Why
the
even
coach?
hire the guy?
Because they thought he was. They thought he was going to help mold.
Did
the
you
young.
think he was going to be the guy that molded?
I'm
Young
not
They
telling
talent
you.
and
looked
he
pretty
pretty
I
good
don't-
early on.
Listen.
They were competing.
Yeah, the first 5 games they look good.
They looked pretty nice. I was impressed.
Saxton averaging 20 points a game, man.
It's your guy.
Is there such thing as hollow numbers?
Oh.
Nope. Because numbers don't lie. Is it a such thing as numbers that might mean different on a sorry team versus a good team? Yes, that's not hollow. He still put it this way: if you stand in front of him, he's still gonna give you 20.
Yeah, and you're
If
down
you
20.
underestimate him,
and
so
you're
what?
down, and you're down 20.
And he gonna say, "Look what I did to you."
What happens to the complete basketball player? I'm gonna give you 20, and I'm gonna stop you from
He
scoring.
defends though.
He does.
he
He's a young bull.
defends.
He the young
He
bull.
depends or
He
defends.
the young bull.
He defends.
He the young bull.
I mean, he's not the second coming to Gary Payton.
Listen to what I'm
But
saying.
he got that
defends.
same look.
You
in
said
his eye.
where is the
That's
complete?
who?
Where
Who's
is the
the
complete
same look as what?
basketball player at? It takes a while. He's his second year in the league.
Let him finish though. The same look as what?
That look of determination when he's standing in front of Trey Young.
That's Trey.
I'm
Young.
better than you.
That's Trey Young. And he should.
I
He
beat you
should
in
have-
college.
He should have that same thing, man. I believe that trading Drummond, a all-star, a double-double machine, a rebounding machine, will get you that 16, 17 points a night in that paint on an average. You gave up Henson
You're not running any
at
plays.
night.
You really don't have to run any plays.
You
for the
gave
guy.
you gave up nothing from him, and then at the end of the day, you still in the off season
Because I
can
don't.
try to off.
I don't think that.
But
dude-
listen to what I'm
I don't
saying.
think that guy
Listen to
staying
this.
here though. I just don't.
He'll sign the $28 million option.
Exactly, at least for one more year.
Kevin Love on the books.
30.
Kevin Love on the books for another 3 years.
I'd rather see Kevin Love and Drummond than Kevin Love and Tristan
And who else?
any day of the
And
week.
who else?
The
Sexton.
young bull, and the number 6 pick they gonna get this year.
They don't know.
Another
They
guard,
don't
With
know.
the-
Yeah.
another 5'11".
I'm about to say who the smallest guard in the draft
With
this
the
year.
elderly coach.
Which with the elderly, they gotta get rid of him. If draft night happen and they can get Cole Anthony, do you get Cole Anthony? Because he's better than Colin and homeboy. You get Cole?
He's 6'1"?
I don't care. Get rid of both of them. Get rid of one of them. Get rid of both of them. For him, I'm talking about the balls drop. You, the 6th pick, Cole Anthony's there looking at you.
And he might be. Because right now.
Do you get him and say, you know what,
He
let's
might
get him.
be- he
Let's
might be
package
there at
up.
6.
Let's get rid of Garland. Let's get rid of Saxon. Let's go ahead and get a bigger guard. Do you do that?
So you stuck on Porter.
I'm not. You like Porter, and you see how fickle you is. You were fickle because when he started this, you thought I forgot what you said about him. You like him. Now you don't. What did he do to you?
No, I'm saying, why are you playing the two? Why are you playing the two small guys? He should be a 2 guard.
He should. But when you draft Colin, what was Colin? Number 5? Number 6?
Something like that.
What was Garland? Number 3?
3, 4, something like that.
When you draft them guys, when you get Porter? 2nd round? You ain't paying him no money. End of the 1st?
Porter's got to start though.
Man, if you don't
You gotta give your
put your
you
ball
gotta
players out there, man.
you gotta give your defense a chance because those guards get roasted.
Y'all totally. 4 months ago, I said they're gonna start both them young guards together. Them small. I said it.
You did before,
and
the
that's
season
what they're
started.
doing. I told you they're gonna do it. When you draft some players that high, and when you first got them, first thing they say is C.J. McCollum and Dane.
But who are you trying to prove something to?
I don't know.
Because I don't see C.J. or Dane.
But Ron,
Dane
they're not
Smith,
blowing games.
C.J. Williams.
Yeah, C.J. Williams.
They're trying to win games.
Who is?
The Cavs. They're in a lot of games. But the telling thing, the telling thing that I saw was when they played GSW, talent for talent, and GSW just systematically picked them apart with coaching.
GSW, yes, but
coaching.
GSW,
simple coaching.
But GSW has that, and GSW has 2 guys on their team that's not suited up right now that you can talk to that's telling you, man, come on, do your thing. Who the Cavs players got to look up to?
They got Kevin Love.
No, but Kevin Love is out there playing. You can't talk to Kevin. Kevin Love ain't talking to them. Kevin Love is like, man, what am I doing here besides cashing these checks?
Tristan Thompson is your inspirational leader. That's why you got to give him the money in the summertime.
Kevin Love said Tristan Thompson is my guy, but he said some of the dumbest things I've heard in my life. That's what Kevin Love said about him.
I believe it.
Dude, Tristan Thompson is out of his mind.
Tristan Thompson wants $25 to $30 million a year.
Tristan Thompson couldn't.
I don't think he's getting that anywhere.
He couldn't get $15 million overseas.
Now that's a lie.
He couldn't.
He got 18 here. It was only
that was then. No.
Only one.
If he would have left 5 years ago overseas, right now overseas ain't giving him 15.
How much is he worth on the open market right now?
2.3.
Wow, no, he can get.
He
He good for at least 10.
Listen,
It's the new NBA. Cat's making 30. He can get 10.
Homeboy couldn't even get. We was talking about on one of the shows. Willie Colley signed is at 2.5.
But then he on his first deal.
And
that's different.
He's young.
He's on his first deal.
Tristan Thompson about to be vet minimum.
No.
Once you get, because do we believe he's gonna get bought out, or we believe Cleveland gonna ride him out?
I think they're gonna ride it. You said buyout.
He's a good guy. He's a good guy.
I think they're gonna ride.
They said they wasn't gonna buy him out.
I think they're gonna ride.
They said they wasn't gonna buy him out.
You believe in people?
I believe them. They wouldn't lie to me.
They would lie to him. Me and Dave was just talking. The Cavaliers told Carlos Boozer they was gonna pay him. Carlos Boozer got another offer from Utah, and was on the phone with the Cavs. And he's hold on. What you say?
48.
You said
68.
Okay. Yeah, I tell you, hey, put your mother on the phone. I ain't coming home no more. I ain't coming home no more. Click. But man, come on, man. Tristan Thompson is done. He'll never get double. If he get double digits again, I will be super surprised.
He gonna get it.
If he get double, I'll be surprised.
He gonna get it.
I don't see it. Boogie can't even get double digits. I don't even think
they tried to shot Boogie.
JaVale McGee don't even get double digits no more.
He not?
No. JaVale McGee.
You might be right there.
Because you talking about
you may be right.
The new NBA. Can you shoot?
Also true. Also
can you
true.
Shoot?
Also
oh,
true.
you can't shoot? We probably can use you on the bench. Energy guy, come in, dive for loose balls, and hopefully block a couple shots. I don't see it. I see it being over. So if he's talking about $25 million, look, man, it's gonna be the Tristan Thompson story. He about to be out here. His girl gonna leave him because as soon as he ain't making money no more, she's out the door. Child support gonna take him up top. He gonna be having 30 for 30. It's a wrap. It's over, man. He about to get that stay home treatment. He about to get that JR treatment.
He come up to the Lou with me. We can roll up there. I'm pretty sure they can't stop that pick and roll.
They probably can't.
He's a big guy.
They probably can't.
They ain't picking and roll all year. That's what they did when they got Drummond too. He's like, oh, they can run the pick and roll now. I was like, they ain't ran pick and roll all year.
Not one time.
But
They ain't pick and pop, no picks at all.
But they ain't had nobody. Man, listen, man. Are we?
You can pick and
I know,
roll with
okay.
Nance Jr.
I see what y'all saying about. I see how y'all feel. I'm gonna say it. Y'all gonna say we ain't say that. I see how y'all feel about my boy Colin Saxon.
I don't feel.
See, I know. What about has Garland got the fair treatment to be a starting point guard in the National Basketball Association?
No way.
So how do we know if he can't do the pick and roll with that big guy?
Well,
Them guys are numbers first guys, man.
he's a
Points numbers, not assists.
I don't know.
Not steals.
I don't know that about Garland.
He's trying to shoot the ball,
I don't know. I think he's trying to get
Man,
in.
first one touch the ball, shoot.
and I feel like
I think Colin looking at him like, man, I'm gonna get mine. You
but
better
they
get yours,
keep-
He's
baby.
getting here.
they
his,
keep
man.
reading. He keeps
He
reading
getting his,
these.
man.
When they drafted this guy, they were talking about how well he shoots it. He keeps reading that same article.
Yeah, because
I'm not seeing it.
I don't see that. I don't see the knock.
He can play basketball. Don't get me wrong.
The
He's
only
not a
Cavalier,
team
the
guy.
only
He is not a team
Cavaliers
guy, man.
jerseys I would wear is the Young Bull and Kevin Love. I wouldn't wear none of them other guys.
What about Seti?
Cindy Osman, I'm not wearing it. Talking about Cindy.
So, check this out.
All right.
We were talking jerseys. Let's get some jersey changes.
Yes.
Let's talk about Golden State Warriors. Trade for Wiggins.
Hey.
Now, I heard some insults. Now, you know I was tough on Wiggins
Well,
coming into the season.
Early, but then when we saw what he was doing with his numbers,
I was
he
tough on the guy
but
coming in.
listen,
He's still balling. People
still
talking about
balling.
he's terrible.
He another Colin
Never.
Sexton.
In what way?
no way
I'm gonna
whatsoever.
get my numbers.
That's a lie.
Uh,
That's a lie.
When has he won? Ever?
Why do we have
Start
to do
next
that?
year.
They went to the playoffs.
When Steph and Clay come back.
They've been to the playoffs. When you say what has he won ever? What are you talking about?
Who has he made better? Has he made his team better?
He's not a point guard.
He just made Golden State better.
Hold up, he's not a point guard.
Classic guys that get their numbers, and you look, you be like, man, this is a pretty good player. And then you look, you be like, oh, okay. They down 30, but he got 20. He got 25.
Who are you talking about? Be specific.
He talking about Andrew Wiggins.
Besides Wiggins.
I'm gonna come up with
really
a list of guys that have had numbers,
Mitch
and
Richmond.
they teams, Mitch Richmond, and they teams finish at the bottom half of the league every single year. 15 wins, 20 wins, 25 wins.
Kevin Love used to finish that way until he got with a guy named LeBron James. 6'9", 260.
And now LeBron's gone. Where's Kevin Love?
Okay, then. So
Where's Kevin Love?
So sometimes you need help, right?
Where is Kevin Love?
Sometimes you need help, right? Is the statement sometimes you need help a valid statement?
So Andrew
Because
Wiggins doesn't help Golden State.
Because LeBron James last year without Anthony Davis, another All-Star on his team, he wasn't a playoff team. They had a worse record with LeBron James last year than the year before with no LeBron James. What's your point? People need help. Andrew Wiggins is about to be in an organization with the Splash Brothers, the Golden State Aura, and Steve Kerr.
How many more years do the Splash Brothers have?
I think a pickup of Andrew Wiggins gives them
They
some
in their
more
30s
shelf.
now.
It gives them some more shelf life
Let's
now.
say 5 years.
Because you
let's
pick
say
up
five.
I'm not.
Let's say
You
five.
say 5 years.
Let's say 5 years at a high level because they're shooters and they're smart.
Yeah.
But they got to check the
But you
creme
just-
de la creme
you just
positions
added
in
a guy
the
who
league.
helps you with
all
that.
the creme de la creme people we talking about in 5 years are going to be a little bit older. Dame's
And you got them new crops that come every
Yep.
year, like Colin Sexton and the guy behind them and the guy behind them. Just constantly putting pressure.
At 35, Colin Sexton still couldn't check Steph Curry. Who else you got? Because the only one that scares anybody in the league right now is Morant.
And he's waiting on Steph
So
Curry.
who these other
He's
cats?
waiting on him.
Waiting on it for what? And he gonna get what he looking for. Cause
He said, I ain't scared of you.
he didn't, but he also said I respect him. I'm not trying to say them guys is garbage.
He
Say the
tried to
whole
back- he
comment.
tried to backpedal.
He backpedal up out of that. Hey, say the whole statement. I'm just telling you I ain't afraid.
Like Isaiah Ryder does. Did you see the video I sent to
Oh
him?
my God.
Would you quit talking to him?
That was beautiful though. That was beautiful. KG didn't know yet.
Young guy.
KG didn't know. He said, man, leave
He
Mike alone,
he
man.
19.
Stop talking to Mike.
See, you kidding?
Mike looked over at him and KG and said, is he talking to me?
You're killing him, though. You're killing. You are killing him.
Said that next half Mike scored 17 on them, man. Said, go home, man. Hey, tell that young man don't speak to me no more, man. Talking about Kevin Garnett. Man, he ain't know what was going on, man.
J.R. Ryder was a player.
J.R. Ryder was nice, man.
He was a player.
You know what I mean?
So we don't. Well, I'm not gonna say we. I like Wiggins to Golden State. He doesn't.
Yes, he do.
What about the other side?
He just playing devil advocate.
What about the other side of it?
Two buddies get to play together, and they've been wanting it.
That's me.
You know they about to get and another friend they want to play with them
Who?
is Devin Booker. That's the other boy.
That could be interesting.
If they get that, that's gonna be a big three.
Because Phoenix ain't going nowhere.
That could be interesting.
They're gonna have to give up too much to get him, and they don't
think
have.
So too.
Well, I don't think they have anybody else on their team to get Devin Booker there.
Yeah, you got no assets. You got to give up one of them guys.
But if I'm them, I go get Spencer Dinwiddie in the offseason. I go Spencer Dinwiddie.
So you would play him with
At the one.
D'Lo?
Yeah, they played them together last when they was in Brooklyn. I think that team has to build up quick. You made a trade, and think about it. They get to keep Jared Culver.
Yeah.
And Jared Culver can become that utility type.
He could be, maybe what they wanted Wiggins to be or expected him to be.
Maybe, but it's going to be at a lesser role, though. Because I don't see Culver averaging 25. I see him being a 16, 17-point guy, dunk on you, hit a couple threes, play defense. I don't see him as a 25.
4 or 5. So you got Cat, then D'Lo, then maybe Culver at the third spot.
I think that trade, and to be honest, Golden State made out like fat rats. They got a first-round pick and a second-round pick and Wiggins. They made out like fat rats.
What do you do with Draymond?
You trade him as soon as you can in the offseason.
Maybe not.
Why didn't Draymond play yesterday?
All they're going to do is, what did I tell you? Did I tell you that sucker wasn't going to play? When you told me, you said, man, I'm about to watch this massacre tonight. You watch this massacre? I said, I don't know. I said, watch Draymond not play. Back spasms. They lost by 5, bro. Suit up.
And it was a good game.
Them young boys came. Hey, Crisp. Getting
That
a lot of
lob.
lobs at the basket.
You might want to put a body on him.
You know what I mean? A lot of lobs at the basket. That's what made JaVale McGee
He's that same.
so prevalent there.
Where did he play last year? Was he in New York?
He was in Cleveland.
He was in the
Remember he got choked up. Remember
Ibaka.
Charlotte put both hands around his neck.
Because I was at the game when they were playing New York, and he was catching everything.
Listen to what I'm telling you,
You better
man.
put a body on that dude.
That aspect of a lot, like I'm telling you, Clint Capella in Atlanta.
Trade.
That's another one we need to talk about.
Dude, that might be able to turn. It's not going to do nothing this year. They're too far gone.
Okay.
But then again, they're not, because the East wide open at the bottom. Shit, I think the AFC in the East got 12 losses. I mean, they're down 12 games under 500. So they could. That's
Orlando.
That's nice, man.
So let's look at.
Oh, your boy been playing.
Who the?
Gordon
been playing, dog.
Auntie.
Gordon been playing. He's been a disappointment to all three of us.
He went from 13 to 14 again.
But it's not so much the points, Ryan. It's the skill set on the court.
We know he got
when he
skill
get
set.
the ball. If he understood, get the ball and eat. Because in my opinion, he's the best basketball player on the team.
And you said
Vujacic is not better than him.
And you said you'd trade Gordon for
Draymond Green in a heartbeat. I'll make Golden State four light skins and a dark skin and run the NBA. I'm telling you right now, man. I would trade Draymond Green, Eric Pascal, and one of them second round picks for Aaron Gordon and Evan Fournier. Right now.
I might be inclined to do something.
I'm telling you, man. They gotta get.
You still get the lottery pick.
You still get the lottery pick. And then you go after the freak. Or Blake Griffin opting out. Or Detroit. You go after Blake.
Well, you don't need Gordon if you got Blake, though.
No, you running both. One at the 5, one at the 4.
Oh, no. Stop.
That small ball lineup. And they ain't really small ball. Because they got 2 people 60. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You run with that, man. Look what it's doing for Houston.
Well, speaking of, that's why I want to get to the other side of that trade. So I'm talking to a lot of people. That trade goes through. You got Capella, who's your big guy. You get rid of him.
And
you're not playing.
And they
got. Yeah, and they got. You're not playing Chandler.
Straight pickup.
So
I heard
but
they was showing some stuff on channel. Is he about to retire?
I don't know what he did. He not playing.
He been on the sideline just crying. Every time you see him crying about Kobe, man, it really killed him.
So
Yeah.
but the first game out, who did they play the first game? They
The
beat the
Lakers.
Lakers.
Yeah,
They
them.
beat the Lakers.
They beat them bad.
They were competitive on the glass.
Yes.
They were competitive.
They only lost on the rebound thing by 1 rebound.
Second chance points, they were
Yes.
competitive. Now the next night, they got destroyed on the glass. I think they got out rebounded by 30 rebounds or something.
Wow.
It was sick.
It's hit or miss.
Now Westbrook didn't play that game. But he
still,
ain't got 30 rebounds.
in
Yeah.
him. Yo,
So because I was telling my brother was like, I don't know. I said, well, they won. This was after the Lakers. I said, well, they 1-0, so it's working in their favor so far. Then, you know.
Do you remember who they played that second game?
I want to say it was Phoenix, but I could be wrong. I want to say it was Phoenix.
See, Phoenix could contend with that small lineup because Phoenix is fast and young.
I mean, it was like the Lakers were lost. They got all that size, and I mean, they were right there with them, getting rebounds and the whole bit. A lot of energy.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say it was the Suns.
But that's the thing. The Lakers have trouble matching up against teams that ain't scared of them, man.
So, speaking of transactions, the Lakers did nothing. The Clippers made some moves, though. The Clippers got better.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
Adding
without giving up anything.
Adding the twin helps them on
Yes.
offense and defense.
Yes.
Bolsters their bench.
Yes, that's big. And they better hope that Collins, what's his name? Who
Collison,
Collins don't go there.
because they're
'Cause
both
they
courting.
They need a point guard too.
They're both courting. Well, they got what's the name, but I guess they're gonna waive him if
Oh,
they
they're supposed
didn't
to be
already.
cutting him.
Yeah,
They're supposed to be getting him up out there.
he's supposed to be gone. So
I mean, that's it's horrible.
Miami got better.
Yes.
I don't consider them a contender for the East. I think they're a team you don't
They
necessarily want to
they
play.
got better, man. But I think
I don't think
they
got
gave
enough.
away Justin and Waiters though.
I think losing
And I think they
Winslow
just
hurts.
did-
but
yeah, and I think-
Waiters not at all.
Winslow wasn't playing.
Yeah, but he was in their plans for the playoffs though. Can Iggy
They can get by. They'll be all right.
They brought in some
They'll
quality
be all
guys
right.
though.
They got guys.
They brought in
They
some
got
guys.
talent.
Okay.
They got and they gritty.
Mhm.
And they got shot makers.
Mhm.
That's all you need.
They could win a series. They could win maybe 2. I don't think
They can get. They will be in the Eastern Conference Final.
You think?
You out of your mind.
I'm yeah.
You out of your mind.
So you saying they gonna finish
You out of your
second,
mind.
third?
They don't
They'll be there with Milwaukee.
You crazy. That Miami team is nowhere near close. Can't do nothing with Boston at all.
Well, when it happens, we'll talk about
we'll
it.
talk about it. Because every time they've been playing this season, Boston been smacking lips
I
off
love
of
your
it.
energy.
Ain't nobody worried about Bam.
They're in the 4 spot
Nobody worried
right
about Bam.
now.
And Jimmy want no smoke from JT. None.
So if things hold
And the
true,
Dragon can't mess with Kimba. You know it. Don't do that. They don't want no smoke.
if the
I ain't even
standings
mention the white boy.
hold true, they would have to go.
I ain't mentioned your boy Brown yet.
They would have to go through Milwaukee to play Boston in the finals. The way they standings are right now.
Hey, listen to me, man. Listen to me.
They don't. I don't think
I
they can beat Milwaukee.
I like Miami. I like what Jimmy doing. That's my dude. But the Miami Heat cannot beat the Toronto Raptors in the playoffs.
We'll see.
They can beat Philly though.
And that's why I named them suckers.
Yeah,
That's his team.
They can beat Philly.
That's his team. He had
It's my team?
Yeah, Michael Scott won the 6th man of the year.
Mm-hmm.
All type of garbage you had coming
don't
off
get
that
played
squad.
for.
You know, exactly. You know what he played for? The San Jose Sharks.
Man, stop.
That's a hockey team.
Stop. Does he start?
No.
Let's have a conversation about Indiana and Oladipo coming back.
Yes.
And them being 1-5.
So what? So what? Give him
And
minutes.
falling
Give him his minutes, man.
in the standings.
Give him his minutes.
They're currently in 6th,
Give him his minutes. They won't slip out the playoffs.
3-7 in the last 10.
Hey, they won't slip out the playoffs in the East.
Toronto's quietly 10-0.
Toronto. Miami don't want to see them in the playoffs. Who number 7? Who would have to play them?
Right now, the Nets. They will dog walk
They'll
them.
beat the crap out of
Is
them.
Kyrie coming back?
They say he get
To do what?
They say he get reevaluated in a week.
What you got? They've been.
That was a week ago.
I watched the game last night, Toronto, New Jersey, and they were featuring. No, it was Toronto, New Jersey. It was the Nets and somebody, and they were featuring LeVert heavy.
Yeah, 37. I told you LeVert can go.
Heavy.
LeVert was the number one option on the Brooklyn Nets before he got hurt last year. He was the leading scorer on the team. When he went down, Spencer and D'Angelo Russell took over. LeVert got size. He can score anywhere, beat you off the dribble, do a lot of that. I don't know how it translates when you got Uncle Drew and the Slim Reaper out there. I don't know how it translates to that. But I know if I was a team...
Who you got to get rid of?
Listen, man, like you said, I think...
Dinwiddie.
And I think if I'm a team, I'm going after him and LeVert. I'm going at Spencer and LeVert.
What about Joe Harris? Prince.
Joe Harris and Prince don't do as much as LeVert and Spencer do to me. Because you can tell Joe Harris, hey, catch and shoot. He can do that. You can tell homeboy run up and down the court, will get you a couple passes before you know it, he got 9-10 points. Spencer and Karras, they create. They can play. And I think that those are the ones that if a team wants somebody, you'll come grab them before you do anything. I think your boy, my guy, DeAndre Jordan, he'll probably be retiring early, man.
Well,
he just taking up space.
I'm nervous about Jared Allen's progression.
He's not having any. Because he's splitting time with the
old
old guy.
We talked about that earlier in the
It's
season.
not helping him, man.
I didn't think that was a smart move for his future, at least.
Yeah. But, I mean, as far as... I don't know about any... no more transactions really stuck out. Like you said, it wasn't nothing that really jumped off the page. I didn't think no big names besides D'Angelo.
Yeah, that was a big.
And
That was really
Wiggins
the
and
big one.
Drummond. There was the three biggest names that.
But the impact of the Drummond trade, it just doesn't.
Ron, give us the backstory to the Morris twin that went to the Clippers. That was supposed to go.
Yeah, see, here's the thing. Me and Ryan was talking about this. He was supposed to go to the Clippers beginning of the offseason. Remember, Rich Paul dropped the ball on that. Then he was, remember? Then he was supposed to go to the Spurs. Then he changed his mind. New York offered him a little bit. He went to me. So he was able to
and he was
get
putting up
traded
good numbers,
back.
like 19 a game right now.
He might have been. He might have been.
Maybe most improved, perhaps.
Besides him and
This is the
Randall.
Morris. Now this is the Morris twin that was playing for the Wizards.
No, this is the Morris twin that played for Boston.
I can't keep
Yes.
him. I can't.
The Morris twin that played for Detroit right now is the one that played for the Wizards. But the Morris twin that played for Boston that plays for used to play with Detroit. The one that is in New Jersey, that's in Clippers right now, used to play for Detroit. Got traded for Avery Bradley.
Okay.
Came to Boston, left Boston. This is the one
that actually played well in Boston.
Oh, he played, man. He
played
had
well
a hell
in
of a
Boston.
season in Boston. But
He played well in
the
Boston.
Morris twin that plays in Detroit now is the one that came from Washington. But it's one of them situations where it was like they probably told him, hold on tight, we'll get you back in here. We got something to work out. We really wanted you here. But Rich Paul dropped the ball. But Rich Paul, in my opinion, wasn't looking out for his client. He was looking out for Big Homie. He didn't want the competition.
It's possible. I don't think it's competition.
But in his mind, it is. We cannot, because you got to understand something. That Morris going there was before Paul George. It was before Kawhi. So it's like, well, you trying to go there? Well, let me work in the numbers, and before you know it, Clippers calling, hey, what's up? Your client, he want to come? Oh, he ain't returning my calls, or blah blah blah, whatever. Oh, we got to take another route now.
And older route they took.
But then the twin get message of that. Hey, what you mean? I ain't know nothing about this. They was gonna do what? So that's a situation right there that might come back and bite them. Like Western Conference Finals, Clippers versus LA come to bite.
Man, I'm gonna go out on the limb.
Because they cannot beat the Clippers
right now.
Period.
The Lakers aren't going to make the Western Conference Finals as currently constructed.
They're number one. Where are the Clippers? Number 3?
I believe so.
Would they play in the second round? No.
No.
They wouldn't play to the Western
Play to
Conference
the
Finals.
finals because it's 1-4, 2-3.
1-4, 2-3. Yeah.
Yeah, they're not gonna make.
Who's 2? Denver.
Nuggets.
Denver.
They're not gonna make the conference. If they had to play Portland, they out of there in the first round.
Yeah, I don't think they can beat.
No, they'll
Portland.
beat Portland.
I don't think so, Ryan.
They'll beat Portland.
I don't think so. I don't think they got.
They might get them up out of there.
I don't think they got an answer for Dame and Melo will mess around and play out his mind.
Yeah, but they got.
Melo will mess around and play out of his mind.
The blueprint to beat the Lakers is each person has to have the ability to hit a shot or create a shot.
I don't think they got that.
Portland? Are you talking about Lakers?
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about whoever the
Two
Lakers
beat them?
face.
And Portland can do
I
that.
think Portland can do that. I think Portland can
Mel.
do that, man.
CJ.
I'm talking. What about them guys
Dang.
come off the bench?
I ain't worried
Because you
about
know your guy is going to play center field.
Who?
Your guy was playing. He was checking pool yesterday.
And Poole was having his way. He just dribbling free, passing the ball.
And if the 8
Having
seed
fun.
Trailblazers beat the 1 seed Lakers, that's like an NBA Finals for them. It's like a championship. They will celebrate like nobody's
They'll
business.
break up the Lakers team.
Who you gonna break? Well,
Everybody goes. Only person to be there is left is LeBron. Because me and you had this conversation. If it don't go AD's way, because AD didn't sign no extension. Now we know that, this year coming up, the free agency money go up one more time. Every team gets $4 more million to play with.
Okay.
So he could balance it off. It got something to do with the money. If the Lakers don't at least go to the finals, AD is going somewhere else.
do you?
And as currently constructed, they would end up having to, if they were to get by Portland potentially,
Yeah.
Utah waiting for them in the second round.
And that's another matchup that's going to be hard
Utah
for them.
or the Rockets, which I
Lot
would
of
probably
guard,
take
lot of-
Utah.
How would you like AD in San Francisco?
If I couldn't get the free. Yeah. That would be beautiful. Dave, what's wrong, man? It's just
I'm
basketball,
chilling. I'm
Dave.
chilling, man. I'm chilling.
I would love LeBron James in San Francisco. I'm telling you. LeBron need to look in the mirror and say, you know what, man, I'm tired of the bull crap. I just want to put more jewelry on. I don't care who with me doing it.
But he's got
Put
to
some
adapt to them. See,
Well,
everybody's constructed around here.
He
He's
would
got
be-
the
he-
whole
listen, he-
world in his hands.
he
It's
could-
always been like that.
Listen,
Yes.
he could be Draymond Green 3.7. Draymond Green ain't nothing but a retarded version, slow class LeBron James. Rebound, handle the rock. Offense is totally different. That's where the 3.7 come in. And he could do that. LeBron could go there right now and average 20, 10, and 10 with the Golden State
Oscar
Warriors
Robertson
with his
didn't have
class,
it. Listen to me. Oscar
but
Robertson.
they won't even win 82 games. They win 85 games.
Oscar Robertson didn't have the success. Oscar Robertson didn't have the success of a LeBron James. But he
Okay.
had to humble himself and play with big fella over in Milwaukee
I don't see it happening.
and take his game down a notch. You know how your mama hit your hand? Down a notch.
But like
And
you
humble
told,
himself.
But like you told me, he was old by that.
That guy is better than you.
But you told me he was old.
I don't see
But
it.
the year before, he gave you 25.
But he was still old though.
And
right?
losing.
Yeah, losing. Well, I mean,
And he was beefing with Bob Cousy, who was the coach at the
I
time.
like dominant teams. I don't care who team.
What did you
He's
tell
dominant.
What did you tell me about Golden State? Because I was not on that bandwagon. Why they're so fun to watch?
Because they're unselfish. And when you watch basketball, as somebody who's played it, love the game, when you watch it, you look at teams and you say, who would I like to play with?
Oh, it
Who
be
would
them
I
guys.
be able to still be me on their team? It's them. A lot of these other teams, you're like, man, I might have to conform just to get out on the floor. Nah, man. Them, you don't have to. Play your game.
Because I look at it like this.
KD didn't have to change.
If I'm with them guys, I'm going to get some touches, and I'm the kind of guy
Why
I
did
like
KD leave?
assists. He mission accomplished.
I listen,
He went there to win titles.
I listened to some.
Mission
man.
accomplished. I was
listened
2
to
for
a
3.
lot. I listened to